Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm on the very top floor of this 6-story shopping mall here in ICONSIAM, and it's what we will be exploring in today's video.
Like and subscribe!
Opened to the public in 2018 and costing approximately 55 billion baht, about $1.5 billion in USD. This exquisite world-class shopping mall has been dubbed the mother of all malls and is one of the largest in Asia. Home to over 500 retail shops and over 100 restaurants, ICONSIAM offers high-end luxury brands as well as a variety of dining options that are mostly affordable.
Well, as I am on the top floor, it's probably best we start from up here and work our way down. And the 6th floor, which technically isn't the top floor because actually there's another sub-level above, but the only store that seems to be partially on the 7th floor is the Starbucks. They're very special Renaissance outlet, which I believe might be the very biggest Starbucks in all of Thailand.
It's fair to say these fancy Renaissance cafes are always heavily styled out. But what makes this one stand out is that a lot of effort has gone into showcasing Thailand's rich and diverse culture through subtle integrations in the store's decor, such as the 502 floating lanterns on the ceiling, which are inspired by Thailand's Loi Krathong festival, whilst also displaying bespoke art pieces sourced from local artists.
Please wear your own mask and keep your distance between person at all times.
The views from the Starbucks are incredible. There's actually two. There's one on the, I think it's the 3rd floor, and then there's obviously the Renaissance one. But look at the incredible views from up here. This is actually quite a hidden gem, I would say, because it's tucked right in the corner of ICONSIAM. There's also like another viewing terrace on the 6th floor, but this one is obviously one level higher. So apart from that Starbucks just over there, the 7th floor is pretty much empty and it's full with these seats. True icon. I don't know if that's a cinema. It looks like it might be. Let's go ask. I mean, there's certainly a lot of space up here that is not being used at this moment in time.
You come here at a very good time. On the ceiling is equipped with
As you saw a little earlier, we got the opportunity to go inside and have a little tour of what this great facility looks like. Apparently, to rent this place out, it costs 1.5 million baht per day, with the optional package of being able to extend the reservation, such that includes this hall right here. Obviously the seats can be removed away, and the outer terrace just over there. But right now these seats here are a waiting area for people to get the vaccine, because there's a vaccination center on the 8th floor. I didn't even know there was an 8th floor for ICONSIAM. Anyway, enough of Starbucks. Let's go downstairs. But you do got to admit, this place is really fancy and really nice to have a coffee in. While I'm walking about on the 6th floor, this floor is dedicated as a food court. So you can pretty much get anything you want to eat right here, whether it's katsu curry, some sushi. There's a large and wide selection on the 6th floor. I'm going to get myself a bubble tea from Yo Valley. Sorry, I actually got the name wrong. It's called The Alley, which I can see is just down there. I mean, I don't know any other place better than The Alley for bubble tea. I haven't had one in a long time because there's not many about, but there is one here at ICONSIAM. Can I get number 1? Or this one, brown sugar? Yes. There we have it, folks. The Alley. Nice and warm on the bottom, and then it's really cold at the top. What you do is you shake it, get it all mixed up. A mountain of lava. I have to get myself one of these every time I come to ICONSIAM. The differentiator between this and other milk teas that makes this so good is that they add creme brulee. Oh, it's brilliant. While I sit here sipping my bubble tea, just down there, right there is the first Apple store that ever opened in Thailand. Now, some of my favourite places to hang out and work at this shopping mall is True, just behind there, which I'm gonna show you now. I don't know if it's actually True or if it's Paulie Cafe. Anyway, it's on, I believe, the 3rd floor. Now, why do I love this particular cafe so much? Well, for one, the seating is really comfortable, and for two, every table has a charging port for your laptop or for your phone, so that's very convenient too. Third,
You've also got brilliant panoramic views of Bangkok too. Actually, you know what? I might as well just show you. I mean, this place is stunning. It's tucked away as well, again, in the corner of ICONSIAM. So we've got Mahanakhon just there. We've got State Tower here. And then we've got Sathorn Ghost Tower there too. Epic skyline. And then actually, if you go one floor above, literally just above this cafe, I believe it's the True Cafe. So this place right here is like a lounge for True customers. It's like a mini cinema. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's pretty cool. I've seen some talks happen here. And so this here is the True Lounge. It's like a little pod where you can work. And they also have electrical sockets to plug your devices. I'm not a big fan of True Coffee, but I'm a big fan of their lounge. And remember, True Lounge is located on the 4th floor. The wrong way around, there we are. Fujifilm was actually the first camera I ever bought. It was a mirrorless X-T1, and at the time, it was like a super good camera. It was really, really good. I can't remember how many years this was, but what I ended up doing was, when I went to Japan, I actually bought the X-T1 from Japan, because like the currency was really strong of the Great British Pound against the Japanese yen. And so I ended up saving myself like £200, along with the tax exemption, which was like another £100. So I got it for like £700 in Japan, where in the UK it was costing like £1,000. But yeah, that was my first ever camera. And I've still got it, and I don't do anything with it. My X-T1 is sitting somewhere in my closet in London. Literally not in use. It's a good camera though, it's a really good camera for stills. For video, it's really bad. I recently lost my hat when I was doing one of the real estate videos. I left it in one of the real estate properties, and I didn't realise until like the next day or the day after, and I just never went back to find it. But that hat, the new Yankees hat, here it's 1,500 baht, which is about £37. Whereas in the UK, that type of hat costs, I'd say a maximum of £20 really, from like JD or Foot Locker. It's a lot more extortionate here than it is back home. So apparently this hat is 299 baht. 1,500 baht.
ใช่
For one hat.
อ๋อ
For one hat.
โปรจัดโปร
And this one's 299, and I'm like, wow. If he had black, I would buy.
แบ็กโน
Maybe, or
ค่ะออดี้โชว์
you have black anywhere here, or
แบ็กมันต้องชั้น3 third floor
third floor? New Balance.
yes พวกฝั่งไอคอนของเราโอ้ no
Oh, you don't know?
Sorry.
Okay, sorry, no worries.
Something I'm trying to do more in my video is to interact with the Thais here. And so I would say this is a great opportunity to do just that. And also possibly do a bit of shopping should I like anything. We were literally just there in the True Icon Hall. It's a magnificent space. Hey, let me just show you this awesome coffee. I've never actually ordered coffee from here. Or have I? I can't remember. But it's an awesome coffee shop. Look at this. So many people come here because there's like lights coming off from the floor, and they've got mirrors too, and lights on the ceiling. While I do really like this futuristic and bright vibe, the seating here isn't that comfortable, and the seating is a deal breaker for me. So I just come by here, you know, have a look, but I never actually get anything from here or take a seat in there. It's just uncomfortable to do so. We've actually got a DJI shop here in ICONSIAM. It's only a retail shop. They don't offer any sort of like repair service, but there are repair services here in Thailand. I remember when I fixed my Mavic Pro in 2019 when I crashed it. I sent it to a repair service, they got it all fixed up, the camera gimbal for like 100 quid, which was decent. Like if you try doing that in the UK or elsewhere, it'll probably take you anywhere between 2 to 3 months, and the price would probably be the cost of a brand new drone. It's right next to the Apple store, but one floor above. The one place I've not yet checked out is the Terrace on the same floor as the Apple store. But I'm gonna have a look because I've never been out there and I want to show you guys. They've got Porsche, if anyone's into their Porsche. How do I access the terrace over there?
Okay, so you can go through the cafe in the white chandelier here.
So apparently you have to go through this shop here, which is called Fab Lab. Multi-designer house, look at that. Very trippy, I would say. I mean, I could probably touch some of these with my head. It's like being in a cave with like long icicles sticking down. You don't have the fear that one's gonna break off and like kill you. So you walk all the way to the end
a fab shop. You push this door outwards and you've got access to the terrace on the same floor as the Apple store. As I was saying before, this is my first time on this particular terrace and it's so big. And you've got brilliant shots of ICONSIAM too. But the light right now is absolutely perfect. It'll be probably another hour until the sun fully sets. These two skyscrapers right next to ICONSIAM, with the shorter one being called the Mandarin Oriental Residency, and the second one, which is the tallest, and the tallest building in all of Bangkok, stands at, I believe, 316 meters tall. That building right there is taller than the Mahanakon Sky Tower, and it's right next to the ICONSIAM. And that's the Mahanakon Sky Tower just over there. Some of the apartments in this building are 300 million baht. That's 10 million USD. But it's no wonder, look at the location they're in. And they bear the title of being the tallest building in Bangkok for now. If you're looking for a good view here in Bangkok, ICONSIAM is the place to come. This is what people do here in Bangkok. When the weather is really, really hot or it's pouring down with rain, we go to shopping malls. Right, I think it's almost time for me to go home, but before I set off, I want to grab myself an Amazon coffee, sorry. Does anyone understand what that means? Because I don't. This right here is AIS service provider. A really good internet service provider for like 4G phones, etc. But they do super fast internet, but it is a bit pricey. Here we are, Cafe Amazon. So usually my black coffee costs 55 baht. Let's see how much it costs here in ICONSIAM. I have a feeling it might be a little bit more pricey, but let's check it out. It also costs 55 baht here too. Surprising. I thought for sure it was going to be more expensive here in ICONSIAM. Actually, it's a bit inconvenient to drink a coffee here. There's no like table. While I sip down this coffee, I'm going to wrap up the video here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe and share with friends and family. And many thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, I'm out.